Normally, I'd say something really bold to hook you guys into the video, but with this watch, I'm letting it do all the talking. Because this little thing surprised me in every way. I've always wanted a Reverso ever since I saw Donald Draper get one for his promotion. It just meant success to me. It's why I want a Cartier Tank too, but I've always told myself that I'm only going to get either of those watches when I deserve it. When I hit the next big milestone, then I'll treat myself and buy one. But in the meantime, I wanted something that had its own unique identity, but captured that same spirit. And then I found this, the Rotary Cambridge. From the moment I opened the box, it just looked far more expensive than it deserves to be. The proportions were perfect, slim, elegant, perfectly balanced. The way the polished case just catched the light, it just looked so darn premium. And then I turned it over in my hands, I saw the sapphire crystal, that silver dial, the bold Arabic numerals. And just the way this watch dances in the light, it just looks incredible. I had to pause for a second and just say, hold on, how can this watch look this darn good? It makes no sense. Now, if you're outside the UK, you may not know about Rotary. They've actually got real heritage, founded in 1895 in Switzerland and started exporting to the UK in 1905, and they even supplied watches to the British Army during World War II. Now here in the UK, Rotary is one of those names that pretty much everyone is familiar with. You see them in jewelry stores, department stores, even some authorized dealers, and they do imitate much more expensive looking watches. And at their value, most people will tell you to go to Seiko and Citizen because you can get the same value of watch for half the money. But this is different. I'm telling you to go and buy this watch. Yes, this Rotary watch. Because this watch just made me say, hold on, they've actually nailed it. Let's talk about what you actually get with this watch. So when it comes to its build, you get a polished stainless steel case with a 28.5mm diameter, a 40mm lug-to-lug width, 7mm of thickness, and it wears beautifully. It's perfectly balanced, it's slim, it's elegant, and it is a very comfortable watch to wear. Now with it being polished, it is going to be a scratch magnet. Even just the air is going to scratch it for some reason. What is going to be hard to scratch though is the sapphire crystal. Yes, this watch has a sapphire crystal, and what's even more surprising is that it has chamfered edges. And the way it looks in the light is incredible. The way you look at it from an angle and how it distorts the dial, distorts those Arabic numerals, it just adds a really nice detail to the watch. It's so satisfying to see. And it's those little things like that just make it feel like the design has been considered. As for the case back, it's once again a polished stainless steel construction and is screwed down by 4 screws. As for the crown, it's nearly flush with the case and it's actually kind of hard to see from a distance, but you will need to use a nail to pull it and adjust the time and the date. And for this build, you get 50 meters of water resistance. Now I would have thought that they would have cheapened out and give you 10 meters or even 30 meters, but they've actually gone for 50, which is kind of surprising for a nice elegant watch. You're not going to go swimming with it, you're not going to do anything active with it, but it's still nice to see that its construction will easily handle washing your hands or being out in the rain. It's going to be perfectly fine for that. And finally, for the strap, you have a black leather in a crocodile grain, and it is very stiff when you first buy the watch, but as you wear it over time, it does get much more looser, much more better fitting, and does become a lot more comfortable. It's got a lug width of 20mm, but it does taper down to a nice clean 16mm, and you do see the Rotary pin buckle. I personally love the way this watch looks with the original strap, but let me know in the comments down below what other strap options you would wear with this watch. Now the dial is where the magic starts to happen because it is just such a beautiful dial. It's a brushed silver metallic face with a very simple two-handed layout. There's also a black minute track around the center and a small date window at the 6 o'clock position. Now the date window in this is so tiny that even in my young eyes I struggle to read the date. I could have done without it personally. But the real star of this dial are those blued applied Arabic numerals. They add so much depth and character to this watch and it just looks incredible, especially the way they dance under the light. I'm so happy that Rotary went with Arabic numerals. If they went with Roman, I think it would have limited this watch to only a dress piece. But with Arabic numerals, it does open up some versatility with this watch and it's not going to be limited to a 3-piece suit. I think it gives this watch a really modern, clean and elegant design. It looks way above its price tag. As for the movement, it's a Miyota GL17. It's a two-handed movement with a date function and has around a 5-year average battery life. It's not fancy, but it's reliable and it gives you an accuracy rating of around 20 seconds plus each month. You're not buying this watch for the movement, but it's fine for what it is. And if you look close enough, you can actually see the minute hand just sweeps ever so slowly. There's no dramatic jump on the minute. It glides very slowly as if it's in no rush. Now, what surprised me the most about this watch is the way it wears. It's so comfortable, it's so elegant, and it just looks incredible on pretty much every wrist. It's understated, it's the perfect dress watch on a budget. But thanks to those Arabic numerals, I think this wears perfectly even casually. Whether you're going for that old money aesthetic or just want to tidy up for a night out, I think it can wear perfectly with pretty much any outfit. I'm not exaggerating when I say I love this watch. Yes, I'm in the honeymoon phase, I have just recently bought it, but every time I look on my wrist, I just think, wow, what an incredible looking watch. Like, it just looks so darn good. If you're wondering, it hasn't scratched the itch for the Reverso or the Cartier Tank. If anything, it's made me even more excited. I really want to hit that next big goal and achieve that next milestone, because if I get any kind of feeling by wearing this watch as I get from a Reverso or a Cartier Tank, then I'm so ready for it. But right now, I'm just enjoying the ride. I think I made a really good purchase, and this is definitely a watch that I recommend to everyone. It almost feels like a little milestone in itself. Now, if you're in the UK, you can probably go to a store that does sell like a Seiko, Citizen, and obviously Rotary, and you might find this watch to stock that you can actually put on the wrist yourself. But if not, there's going to be links in the description down below to pick it up on Amazon, and if you do use those links, it does support the channel. I wanted a Reverso, but instead, I found a watch that brought me back to why I love watches in the first place. Sometimes the best watch is not about the big brand or the big price tag. The best watch you can own is simply the one that makes you smile the most when it's on the wrist. Thank you so much for watching this video and watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a big like if you have. Comment your thoughts down below once again if you do like this watch, or if you have any other recommendations that give you this incredible watch design. I want to know all about it. If you want to watch even more of my watch content, make sure you press this playlist on the top right of your screen right now, and make sure you give me a big subscribe as well. Thank you for watching once again. That's been the Cologne Guy. I hope you wear your watches and your fragrances in good health, and I'll catch you guys next time.